Paul Dini is here. Paul Dini,
Yes, sir.
one of the, I think, of the most famous writers of comics these days.
Well, Grant Morrison and Mark Waid might disagree with you, but they're not here, so all right. Yeah, all right, yeah.
So you have written a lot of things, but I think many of the fans today of DC, they think about Harley Quinn when they think about you.
Well, yeah, undeniably. I'm actually wearing her colors today, too. I've been lucky enough to have been associated with Harley Quinn over the last 25 years. It's her 25th anniversary. And kind of blessed in a way to have helped come up with a character that has gone on to mean so much to so many fans and readers.
So you have invented, together with Bruce Timm,
Yeah.
Harley Quinn for the animated series.
Yes. She was originally just sort of a sideline character that was going to appear in one episode, one of the Joker's hench people. And we thought that she might be fun as a kind of a funny character in and of herself, somebody who might get jokes at the Joker's expense, and he wouldn't like that. But he liked her enough to keep her around, and she was entertaining. She's sort of the fool to his King Lear.
So when I saw her first, I fell in love with this figure, but I would never have imagined how it will develop until today, until the Suicide Squad and everything.
Yeah. Well, Harley goes beyond just being an order taker. There is some pathos to her. She actually cares for the Joker. In those episodes, she's clearly showing as loving him and hoping for a relationship with him. And I think that we can all relate to the idea of being in love with somebody who didn't really reciprocate it the way we wanted at the time, but we're willing to stick it out and keep trying. In effect, we become kind of a fool for love, or we play the clown for them, which is what she does literally for the Joker.
So how much did the Harley that we know from now, from the books and from the movie, character-wise is different from what you have invented her in first place?
Well, it's an evolution. I think that speaks to her popularity as a character, and also to the conflicting nature of her character, and that she can go on and have these different levels to her, that she can start off as sort of a hench person and then have this deeper feeling for him, and then leave him, and then we get to see what his feelings are like. It really is kind of a complex relationship, much more so than a typical lover relationship or hench girl relationship, and a lot of people relate to that. It's a parable in some ways to other relationships.
So do you like the version she is now, the badass version?
Well, I think it's kind of like a natural extension of where she was ready to go. I mean, she couldn't be traipsing after the Joker forever, or if she did, she would have been a lost soul. So I think that, to have her undergo a metamorphosis of character, to stand on her own feet, to grow away from him, to become her own person, that speaks a lot to her resilience as a character. It also speaks to her tremendous intelligence, that she is a smart woman, and she is a psychiatrist, and somebody who I look at as taken wild detours on her emotional development through her life, but will ultimately emerge rather stronger for it. And I also feel like it's fun to see her toughen up. It's fun to see her strut her independence. It's fun to see her a bit naughty like she is in the regular comics. It's fun to see her as a team player in the Suicide Squad. It's fun to see her actually sometimes in a leadership position. They're all different, but they all kind of seem right for her.
And it's fun to see all those fans cosplaying Harley Quinn.
Oh, gosh, today we did the 25th anniversary, and there were Harley after Harley after Harley, and they're all wonderful. And that was the one thing I noticed in every Harley that came up: male, female, transgendered. You name it, they were all there. Little girl Harleys, big men Harleys. They all exude that sort of fun and that impishness. And Harley is well on her way to becoming like Peter Pan, where Peter Pan can be played by anybody, male or female. It imbibes a series. They just imbue a series of. They imbue a sort of a spirit of fun. and impishness and playfulness, and anybody can be Harley, and that's what I love most about the character, is that they all lined up on the stage. There was myself, there was Jimmy Palmiotti, there's Amanda Connor, there was Tara Strong, who dresses up as Harley and does her voice in the cartoons, and there was just legion after legion of Harleys in front of the table, all having such a good time. And to know that I played some small part in that is like, it's immensely gratifying, and I just say God bless them.
Do we will we see a Harley Quinn movie?
Anything's possible. I mean, she was in Suicide Squad and she did great. And after the premiere, I was talking to Margot Robbie, and she said, "Is there anything you think I could do for the next time I play her?" Which is to me saying, "Oh, you are going to play her again." But I think everybody recognizes this as a fact, that she was so great in the movie, and she was such a vibrant presence that you have to feel like Warner Brothers is going to want to capture that and bottle that and put it in as many movies as possible. Whether it's a solo Harley movie, or it's another Suicide Squad chapter, or they've talked about Gotham City Sirens, pairing her up with other female characters from the Batman universe. I think it's a great idea. I have heard nothing definite. I know nothing about it officially, but there's a lot of talk, and if there's a proven market for more Harley, look at all the merchandise, look at everything. Like the other day, we were doing a press conference down by the pool here at the hotel, and I said, "Why don't we all do it on pool toys in the middle of the pool, just to be funny?" And then I thought, I wonder if there is a Harley pool toy, and I looked it up, and there is. There's a big Harley pool float with her on it, and I'm going like, man, she's everywhere. So why not take advantage of it? She's the girl everybody wants to see, so let's show her around.